Correct intro and everything.
So proud of me? I'm so proud of me. Alright, I'll get the Twitch stream up and running over here.
Ah, Twitchy Twitch.
Twitchy Twitch. Mono-Green beats.
Mono-Green. What is there to say? Curve ends at 4 for collected company, right?
Yep.
It's all the good cards plus Resilient Kenra.
It does one thing and it does it really well. It beats people's teeth in.
That seems like a fine 2-drop behind the 1-drops and gives you some gas later in the game in case you're playing against the, I don't know, 1 deck, which apparently is this one that has no graveyard plan in the main. Oh no, there's Ooze here.
Scoos, yeah. We got some Scoos. I'm not 100% on the Kenras. I think they just wanted the curve purposes, and that was the 3rd best 2-drop in the format for green. That's mono green. I don't know.
God, that's got to be wrong. There's no way we're ever eternalizing this, right?
I don't know.
Fuck it, let's find out.
Yeah, right? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. We shall see.
We shall slay. Where'd you go? How do you... recently played? So we gotta go to the table?
Yeah. And then over 1.
Were you playing Alchemy?
No. It just auto puts you to Alchemy, and we gotta go over 1 because this is still not ranked. There we go.
Please play some Alchemy?
I mean, I'm not surprised. It's the least played format of the 4, and it's not close.
Come on, guys. We like the money.
It's not particularly close. Like, I'm really happy that it's the least played, and for everybody who's out there watching, continue to not play Alchemy. Force Wizards to eat the cost of developing stupid cards.
Play Alchemy. You'll hate it because it sucks.
Yeah, but the less it gets played, the more Wizards has to figure out how to fix it.
I don't think we've got to make a campaign about this. You know, that's like the don't buy Pepsi Blue. Like Pepsi Blue was horrible.
Fair.
Hey, that's good enough.
Cards and spells, baby. I'm in for it.
Yeah. On the play.
Yeah, lands and spells.
Maybe we'll even get a 2-drop. Who knows?
We could.
Mourningstar. That's a fucking heavy-ass name.
Yeah, that's a metal name if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, that's dope. There's got to be like a band out there with a name like that, or at least there should be.
All right. Well,
that'll do.
Why not? Why shouldn't we?
I don't think they're going to sweep us with that land in play.
Nah. Odds are, was it a green-white land? So maybe it's the humans list. Probably it's the humans list.
Yeah, it looks like green's probably the lesser part of it. Angels, maybe.
Yeah, now I'm seeing angels.
That's troubling.
Very. Well, let's do the right thing and just get cracking.
Yep. Only one thing to do about this. Turn them sideways.
Yeah.
Could they double block and take one? They sure could, but yeah, they won't.
Why would they?
They'll get that life right back.
Yep. Alright. A little bishop action, sure. A little speaker action.
Yeah, bastards, come on.
Well, I sense a primal might about to happen.
So, well,
we've got to kill the bishop.
Yeah, we've got to kill the bishop.
Or else they go out of control.
How much mana do we need? We only need 1 more?
2 mana does it total, because you can do it on the cast and do.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do that, I mean...
Then we can't play another thing, but we've got to do it.
So then it's probably 3 mana, dump it, kill, and then like a layer, because...
Yeah.
That's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Wait. Let's do the layer first, then we can do it for 1 mana and play this.
Except it comes into play tapped.
Right, but once we do this, it's a 5/5.
Oh.
See?
Ah, math.
Boom. And then we can just do this shit for 1 mana.
True.
Our creature, you're dead, motherfucker.
How do you beat the angel deck? Well, mostly by applying an insane amount of pressure as quickly as possible.
Next to attackers.
Oh, shit, we should have played the werewolf first.
Why?
Pelt Collector would have gotten better.
Oh, fuck me, you're right. Okay. Well, proving that you can even get it wrong with mono green.
It's not the end of the world, though.
If we lose by 2, that's where it was.
That's alright.
Oops.
Gotta let him know we're playing optimally on this end.
Yep.
Alright, so unless that last card is good action for them, we're not in a terrible position, honestly. So, yeah, I guess it's probably that, and we're smacking in.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Possibly that. Who knows? We'll see.
Well, I mean, everything goes, yeah.
Right, I mean, like, possibly activating it. Guess not.
Baroness ain't too shabby. Well, we'll see how they block. We may want to go that route. Really? Okay. It's a very curious way to block. Baroness?
Yeah.
Seems like the way to go.
Damn it! God damn it!
If we lose by 4.
If we lose by 4. Fuck! We'll get this right eventually.
Swear to God, we're not this bad usually. Although they are going to get a 4/4 on this one.
Ah, fuck me.
Which gives them 6 more life. Oh, man.
God
so we got to kill
damn
the
it.
Resplendent Angel.
Yeah. Alright.
Which we can do by playing...
See, does this give trample? It does, so we want to spend the least amount of mana possible. Which means do this one because it's Death Touch.
And Indestructible.
Yeah. Okay. X equals 0. Confirm 0. Death Touch Ronus. Fuck your angel. Okay. Yeah.
Spirit? Good. So they only gain 2 life. Not 6. Like, part of me was like, kill the bishop, but I still think it's correct to kill that thing.
Here's a question. Do we drop this to make that bigger so we can, like, trample it? I think so.
Yeah. We have layers, too.
Yeah. We got things to do.
And also, this lets us activate Werewolf if we need to.
Yeah, we'll see how they block. I think we're probably going to want to pump and give that trample.
Well, we might draw a card here that's awesome, too.
Also possible.
That's not it, but we can still do both. Nice.
Blockers. These have trample on their own now, fortunately.
Yeah. Alright, whatever. Ronus it is.
They're still thinking about it. Come on, Birdman.
That seems premature.
Yep, it certainly does.
This seems to be a factor on Arena where people just prematurely are like, I don't want to play anymore.
Enough. Okay,
This got
this has
interactive.
got to be for this matchup.
Yeah, Harpooners and Ram-Throughs definitely are. Let's see. So we are up against Green White Angels.
What sucks against them? Skoos is okay, not at its best.
Yeah. We need all our 1-drops.
We do. Oh, Kenra's the worst card we have.
Yeah.
Let's start with that. And it's probably 2 Skoos.
I think so. The rest of this is aggressive and doing what we want it to be doing.
The question is, do we want to toss this in? Probably not. I don't know what that's for, but maybe not this.
Oh, that's for control.
Okay.
That was the idea of that, is like you get to hit Teferi and them.
I see. Well, they're not probably going to go for removal because they're almost certainly a Collected Company deck.
Yeah, they're definitely a Coco deck.
We're not going to grind them out. We are the aggro. So,
Yeah.
no removal from them, no removal from them. Yep, here we go.
Yeah, if they play any removal, it's like Skyclave Apparitions, which they might run, but like that's not worth pushing into anything else.
Yeah.
You don't run Tameo Safekeeping for a creature deck. Not unless that creature deck has like 18 Flame Tongue Kabu effects.
I think we keep it.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine with this. We still get off the ground fast.
And I think we open Pelt Collector.
No, because we do Lawn Werewolf, we get to go Pelt Collector and Werewolf Pack Leader the next turn, right?
Yeah,
and then we
true.
get to go Coco the turn after, possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
And even if we don't, we'll still get to cast and do Mammoth and Coco the very next turn. Ew. Gross.
Strong open.
So, yeah.
Let's sequence it correctly at least.
Yeah. We definitely need the Coco to hit like 2 Krell Harpooners.
Maybe.
One might be
we'll
enough.
see what they're about to do.
One might be enough.
I mean, there's only 2 Krull Harpooners.
I believe in us. They're both in the top 6. Here we go.
Oh my god. Okay. That's only alright for them.
Yeah, but it gets the engine going, which is the problem, right?
See what we can do about that. Motherfucker!
Damn it, Coco. You done did us dirty.
There's not even an overrun in here.
Not even a werewolf that gets to draw a card because we didn't get a single
I know.
3. We just needed 3 power. Out of our giant green deck, just 3 power would have been enough.
Fuck.
So they swing for 2 and then push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God.
What's going on here?
It's about to get ugly. Well,
Alright.
it's still pretty...
That's...
Oh, that's... Yeah. Ding ding. Up they go. Well, Kazandu for Pelt Collector.
Yep. And I suppose we should just cast the other one as well.
We're still going to draw a card potentially, right?
Fair.
And I think we have to draw.
Although it pumps this one.
So does the death of anything else?
Right, but this also, we know this will be a 5/5 next turn because we have the land.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to beat that rate.
Sure. Here's the question. Do we swing when they have a 3/5?
Yeah.
Gotta do it?
I think so, man.
Alright, the Werewolf Pack Leader at least kind of trades even here. The rest of it doesn't trade terribly. Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, at a certain point we just need to draw towards removal in Coco's.
Yeah.
This, if they don't whiff, is probably... Oh my
That is
God.
the opposite of a fucking whiff. All right, we're going to the next game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just won on the spot there.
That's it. That's it.
Yep, actually they just won on the spot there. Alright, so... We got a game, they get a game.
All right, same shit. Here we go. Right? We don't want to do that?
That's the question. Do we want Questing Beast over Skoos?
We never even got to that point of the game.
That's true. That's true. And Skoos can do some interactive stuff with the Ram Throughs and the Primal Mites earlier than Questing Beast can.
It can also appear off of a Coco.
Right.
Since apparently that's a fucking problem now.
Why don't we have four
Actually,
Crawl
it is,
Hunters?
because we've got like 6 pieces of non-creature removal. That's a little sketch.
Yeah, alright.
All right, all right.
I don't love it, but like, it's not like we're going to do a lot better. We do have a piece of removal. We do have a curve. That's, you know, if we top deck that Werewolf Pack Leader, I feel great about this hand. Well, whatever.
That doesn't suck.
I mean, they get a slow start too. They don't really get a... They have 8 1-drops, but they played a green land, which tells me something's weird in their world. Because they're like, okay, youthful, perfect, not Giada was the key there.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah.
Pretty obviously this.
And almost certainly going to do it again next turn, depending... Well,
Almost certainly.
Depends on what they play, but...
Get in for 2.
Look at us getting that Pelt Collector pumped pre-combat on
Yep,
game 3.
yep,
We
yep.
did it. We learned from our mistakes.
Yep, you gotta sequence things stupidly like a kid if you're gonna win at Magic with this deck.
Alright, so that has to die.
It has to die. That now means we must ram it through.
Yeah, 100%.
Our creature, your dead creature. Goodbye.
None of that. A little elf action and...
Just this one, I guess.
Yeah, they can't block it. Like, literally. I love that about Steel Leaf. None for you. Alright, deck. I could use a Coco with a Corral Harpooner off the top. Please and thank you. That would be
Just
lovely.
a Crawl Harpooner would be... Oh, see, you said collected company. Watch, they're going to hit a Crawl Harpooner
Is this the
somehow.
Beetlejuice moment for Cocos?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Well, that's not great.
Okay, well, good thing we got another land.
Well, Steel Leaf comes down for Pelt Collectors, I guess, and... God. I think we're still smacking everything.
Yeah, I think even the Llanowar Elves.
It all goes.
Pound Town.
The odds of them winning this game are
Incredibly high.
Quite high, but that's just how this goes. Okay. Well, we believe the righteous, I guess. Yeah, that's perfect.
There's no other way.
This is the way. This is the play. Alright. Well. Then they Coco again. Righteous.
You're the one who called it.
It does feel like a Beetlejuice kind of moment.
Yeah.
Alright, so they didn't quite get to do that.
Here comes the Elvish Spirit Guide.
God. This is how people know that we're paper boomers.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Simeon's Spirit Guide would make us paper boomers, but Elvish Spirit Guide, that's like 90s, mid-90s.
And then the 4/4 comes out of resplendent for this. which will give them another 4 life.
We lose.
Probably, but not 100% yet. We still have 1 top. That's not it.
No, that's not it.
That's not it. It needed to be a cook.
It needed, and it needed to like have like flip up cards better than what are even in the deck.
No, it just needed to hit double crowl. So probably.
No, what a mess.
Angel's still a menace.
What a mess.
All right, quick 1-2 there. I'm pretty comfortable saying that that's how those matchups are supposed to go, though. Like, Angels is just there to do this to aggro decks and oven decks.
Why do we not have 2 Crawl Harpooners in the main over those Kenras?
I mean, we could certainly shift some pieces here.
Because they will at least pump the whatchamacallits, the Pelt Collectors, beyond 2 automatically.
Yeah. Curve smooth, even if they kill the elf. I like it. And if this is a Rakdos deck, that Ronus is going to be key. As we recall from playing against it and going, ah, shit, over and over and over again.
These will be very good cards against them.
Yeah.
I think we wait to deploy it, though, so they don't just clown us with a million things that they could.
Your call. I don't know on this one. This is...
I'm accustomed to holding Scavenging Oozes when I know that opponents got all kinds of shit like this. I mean, yeah, that's the downside, but they really should take the Ronus here.
They will. Guess Fatal Push still clowns Ooze.
Right.
Yeah, never mind.
Guess they didn't have one.
That's a very interesting... Well, they might be going for the Blood Tithe Infinite way of killing Ronus, I guess. Although it's going to be...
We don't really have a way to interact with that.
We got Primal Might. Actually, the more amusing scenario is they get triple Blood Tithe, and as they sack the first one, we Bosage you the Blood Token. No, they're using it already. Alright.
And they kind of need 3 blood tokens to do it anyway, so that'd be a while.
Yeah, it's... Do they Fable? Nope, they got the Trespasser. Okay. Well, how good are we at not drawing lands? Not great. Primal might kill the Trespasser, probably.
Seems to be the score.
I'm definitely more scared of the Trespasser than I am the Blood Tithe Harvester.
Especially since it would turn into a fucking 4/4 if we didn't do this.
Alright, he has a Ronus. And we've got a Lair of the Hydra that's going to start getting big enough to activate Ronus.
True.
2 of them, in fact. I don't know, like, as much as this doesn't seem optimal, it also doesn't seem damning.
All it takes is for them to have, like, a single Fatal Push to fuck with that plan, though.
Yeah. But this feels pretty good.
Yep, Fatal Push won't deal with that.
We tapped it. We tapped a little wrong there, but it wasn't terrible. The difference is normally we'd want to keep 1 forest up so that on end step, if they kill that, we can sack the forest. So, slightly, so not a big deal, though. Let's see what they do today. What you got? Are we all remembering why Ronus is such a problem for this deck? It just fucking sits there against a deck filled with nothing but removal.
It really seems like this deck should board in at least 1 more in the matchup.
I think there are alterations to be made on this list, definitely.
Step 1, go to combat, or do we play this first in case
we play first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would play with Lair of the Hydra.
Oh.
Yeah, not big. We have 1 forest on tap, that's what matters.
Auto tap.
Yeah. Let's see what we do here. What you got? Okay.
So we pump this in response?
So
we're still able to attack?
Actually, we let that resolve, then we sack the forest to get a 4/4 off of it. Because we'd rather they killed the 4/4 token than the werewolf pack leader. Because the pack leader... Because we can still do this if we retain... Yeah. And that'll let Ronus swing. And, like, yeah, they probably have the push, but I want them pushing that, not the pack leader. And maybe they don't. In which case, we get to do this, which also feels pretty good, because, wow, that's a lot of damage they're taking.
Oh.
That's a whole lot of I don't have an answer energy going in.
Yeah, it sure is.
And I'm actually becoming a fan of dumping the Boseiju, because they, 1, play Crooks, and 2, I want Lair to be a 4/4.
Yeah.
And their only target's going to be probably a Fable, which we're approaching the irrelevancy stage of that, right? Sure. Little bone crush action. Alright, now we can make Lair a 4/4 and swing with everything.
Yep.
No,
Wait.
4. I agree, though. There's some pieces in this main that need to get shifted. I think Crowl Harpooner makes as much sense or more than Resilient Kenra, and I think Ronus as a 2-of also makes sense. I'm not even saying 1 in the board, 1 in the main. I mean, I think straight up 2 in the main might be correct. That card is so fucking hard to deal with.
It's pretty powerful right now.
And, like, the position we're putting him in right now is, do you have double Fatal Push?
Yeah, I wonder if this is actually... Remember when, like... Okay, goodbye. When these cards came out and people were talking about pairing Hazaret and Ronus, it might actually be time for that. Do we? I guess we do. Although we can draw a card if we wait. They're just going to trade, right?
I'm waiting here. There's not really a profitable margin to be made there. And I'd rather represent
our creature's worth more than their creature.
Yeah.
Bold.
Very bold. Well, they must just be out of shit to do. Which, cool, because nice.
Okay.
Scoos and pump it twice? And then Ronus goes online?
Why not?
And either way, we're getting shit out of their grave that we don't want them to have. Which I'm a fan of, because Croxa. And we just hold back the last one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Alright, combat time. Yeah.
Now I think we attack.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're drawing a card.
Just what I wanted.
Actually, exactly what I wanted, because we get to deploy it and Lair becomes a 4/4 next turn now. And their Thoughtseize is irrelevant if that's what they have in hand. I mean, either way, I guess, at this point.
I have you now.
This feels like a pretty powerful position to be in.
Yeah.
Oh, no, in response. No.
Well, it's got a mill first. Right? Because, okay, there's a Bone Crusher, so we can get that at least.
And we see what they mill. Damn it. Alright, they got their target. But at least we took away the Bone Crusher, so there was a shot that got nothing. Which would have been pretty damning. And even with that, whatever they target with...
That is definitely not enough action.
Whatever they target with the ability, we get at least one of them out of our graveyards. They only get to gain 1 life here instead of 2.
Your graveyard. That one.
Yeah. Our life, not your life.
And then you concede?
Right? We're... Alright.
Alright.
Lair the Hydra, coming in hot. See? The expensive art was worth it. Mr. Moneybags here, saying, love it. Well, Mono-Green doing what we expected it to do. Being an absolute wrecking ball against Rakdos mid.
Okay, we want that. We want these. We probably want this. Do we want that?
It's a bit much for this matchup. They're not that graveyard-centric. They just have Miser's Croxas, really.
Okay, this is probably not at its best here. This is definitely not at its best.
Yeah, Resilient Kenras can go. Primals, I'm back and forth because like having removal for Kiki's a big deal.
We can leave it in because then we still have that to catch it on. That's also a game that's going pretty long. And if we're keeping these in, we need to shave non-creature cards here.
Okay, so let's shave Primals then.
And we only need to shave one. Unless we wanted to bring these back in.
No, I was thinking more in the Questing Beast end, and whether or not we wanted any of those, because those are...
If we do that, we're taking these out. I think that's the swap here.
For this match, maybe. Not against Control. Against Control, you want both, but... Because you still have a high creature count. But, yeah, I'm pretty okay with this particular setup. I guess the only other question would have been Ram Through for instant speed versus Primal Fury in a World of Removal, but...
Yeah, but Ram Through just gets blown out by, in response, I kill that thing.
As does Primal, but one's instant speed. I don't know, it's a back and forth for me. Not that.
Fuck off!
You don't even play 20 lit.
Alright. So we're sending back that, and probably Steel Leaf Champion.
Yeah, the rest of it's resilient. That's a brutal set of hands there, Arena Shuffler. The conspiracy continues. It's alright. With a little luck, we'll get to dump some creatures in and get going.
If we draw like a Lair of the Hydra after they kill this, really? Okay.
Bolt the bird, I guess, right?
Seems like they probably don't have more removal if that's what they chose.
That is a weird one, because they have 4 Bone Crushers, and they have Fatal Pushes, and they chose premium removal. Alright, so there's the Fable. Can we get the land? Damn it. No, but we still gotta kill the 2/2, right? Bolt the bird.
We gotta get our action.
Gotta bolt their bird. Well,
also, that's one of the few opportunities we can do that without it then getting bone crushed to death.
Yeah. Or just getting blown out by a Fatal Push.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Lana Thought seizes 40 times?
Don't think they'll need to.
No. It's gonna be Ronus against the world, baby.
Yep.
Actually, is it Old Growth? Because if they kill it, we get to Coco?
My fear is that they strip this from our hand. I think we're counting on this to win now.
Okay.
Because neither one of them can attack this turn.
Fair enough. I guess in the interest...
And neither one of them can win the game alone.
In the interest of a Game 3, I'm also curious if they have a solution for Ronus after the board. And if they... I'm not saying they'll necessarily have it, but they might. And if they do, this is a good time to find out. That's an interesting card.
That will help.
Okay.
This is a pretty good combo, actually.
Yeah, it's a very potent combo. Well, do the Coco, right?
Do the broken thing.
The Coco Shuffle.
Come on. Give us the good shit.
Decent shit.
That's plenty good.
Unless they have a removal spell. Derp.
Fuck, who plays that? Come on.
It's that and Heartless Act, Doomblade, all 3 are in contention for the 2 slots that it goes to.
Doomblade is kind of looking better and better.
I'm back and forth. It really depends on the meta. All 3 of those are really meta dependent because power work. I like that about the book. You know, like there aren't just auto picks for black removal. There's variety, and that's kind of nice to see. All right, so they've got Kiki, Rekindling, and Chandra. The question is, do we have any kind of way through this? Well, they're swinging. That's not a bad thing, I guess. Oh, that's spicy.
Right. So now it's like impossible to kill that fucking thing.
Well, Scavenging is, right?
Yeah.
We've got 2 creatures we can remove.
Do they have any?
Nah, but we got 2. Then we can smack that at Chandra, which... Man. Kiki plus fucking Rekindling Phoenix. What a spicy combo. I've not seen that one yet.
Goodbye. Of course. And a blocker.
Right.
Wow.
But we get trample next turn. No, we don't.
We don't get shit. We get game 3 is what we're probably going to get.
Yeah, we're looking pretty close to that. They get to dump another 8 points in. We'll wait for one more top deck, but like odds are real high. We're going to game 3 here.
Whoops.
Dumb.
All right, so we have to win right now, and they have a blocker.
Well, that Shapers isn't worth showing them, so let's move the fuck on. Can we get game 3 against the Rekindling Phoenix Rakdos mid?
I think we probably do want the Beast over the Coco here. Because of all their planeswalkers. And I'm actually kind of leaning into like safekeeping over these.
Yeah. Let's keep our stuff alive. It's much more potent here.
Yeah, we can win fast. Maybe just one of those.
I'd put one Coco in and feel fine with it, frankly. We've still got a shitload of targets. Alright, Selenian 10. Interesting name.
A lot of thinking there. Is that number 144?
Yep. High up in the chain there. Okay. Yeah.
At last.
At last, a 7 we can keep that doesn't look like a pile of shit.
At last, a sexy 7.
Right? You want that elf, you're gonna have to fatal push it like everybody else. None of this bone crush on the play. None of that shit. You're gonna have to spend those premium removal spells. Oh, yeah.
Fucking finally.
And if you do that, we still get the Questing Beast. Nice. It's a lot of gas. Except we might just do double Pack Leader, frankly. Because that's a shitload of draw, and we can Questing Beast literally the next turn to turn it all on.
Yep. See what they do.
Shit themselves, hopefully. Pelt Collector off the top, calling it.
Yeah, this is that like derp, 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 derp. What do I do? This is too fast. What do I do?
Yeah. It's the
It's the Llanowar Elves. It's definitely the Llanowar Elves.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
I hate to say it, but yeah. Damn it. Was it though?
Yes, because we just pound for 5.
I guess. The question is, do they get a double removal spell turn? Because that's what they need to catch up. They get to go fatal push.
Be like, yeah.
There's the push. Do they have the other piece? Noxious Grasp is what they need, or a power word
One
kill.
of many things.
Yeah. I'm pretty okay with that. What you see is a lot of gas. You take the Pack Leader here.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
I would take it just to make them whiff, you know, like, because I don't think you're winning if we hit the 4th land.
I don't know what's in their hand. A Questing Beast's a big fucking problem. Because that's like 9 more right now. Pack Leader could get cleaned up the next turn. But that's what they went with, huh?
Is it the Coco or the Beast? Probably the Beast.
The Beast is damaged now.
Yeah, and even if they Chandra, they're dead. Alright.
Solve them both. And then we have Coco.
And Rekindling Phoenix does not do it.
Yeah.
Definitely some modifications to make to this list after this match, though.
Alright. So,
if they have double push.
Fable push, yeah.
If they have push, they're in this.
There's the
Oh
one.
my god, is the spice real for them?
Okay.
No.
Alright.
I like that they made a sweat.
Yep. Respect.
Much respect, Selenium. Much respect. Made me sweat hard on that one. Got the Croaks into the first push. Like,
That's a lot of pushes they've already played, right? Yeah.
No. Oh, fuck, that was great.
Okay, let's take a quick peek at this thing and give it
Fix it.
Where'd you go? There you are.
Hey, what up, Irrationally Virgo?
Hello, hello. Crawl. Crawl. Bam. Bam.
And can we see the other 2 drops? Just what else is running around? Because I didn't check, man. I copy pasted this shit in. And I'm really curious if there's other good creatures.
Well, no, not those. Definitely won't be the commons.
Flip it to creatures. Because Coco deck, right?
Growth Chamber Guardian's kind of an interesting one.
It is. Feels a little weird in a world of push, but yeah, I see the point.
Barkhide Troll's kind of an interesting one.
I'm much more intrigued with that. Barkhide Troll hits pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, and has the ability to frustrate fatal pushes if there's mana up.
Or just the control decks we need to beat anyway, right? Can't imagine how... I mean, it's going to be so much fun to play Barkhide Troll against Wandering Emperors. There's just no good, out to it. That said, the Crawl Harpooners might be correct anyway because of the number of Ledger Shredders and...
It'd be nice to just get some more value in what we're doing.
Also, like, having 2 extra fight spells that are creatures feels pretty spicy for a Coco list. Nothing here so far, right?
So this is kind of interesting, but it's pretty much always sucked every time I've played it.
If Bone Crusher Giant didn't exist, I'd be about it.
Yeah, there it is right there. This is also kind of interesting.
Do we have enough elves to pop it?
We don't need elves. It's just that. Whenever it gets targeted, you get a 1/1 elf.
Oh, just minor value pluses. I think Barkhide Troll's probably the stronger of the 2, but I get the point. Wildborn Preserver is an interesting one. I've seen that go, pop the fuck off a few times in life.
It's a bit slower than we're trying to be, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, again, if it had a 3-butt, I'd be all about it. But the fact that it doesn't easily evade what we need it to is...
Now we're out of Mono-Green. So the question is whether it's Harpooner or Barkhide. This swings for the same amount, but it has...
Reach is a big deal, too.
Yeah, I kind of like it that way.
Reach is a big deal. Having 2 more cards against Angels feels relevant. Having 2 more cards against Ledger Shredder decks feels relevant. Yeah, I like that. If we get to the sideboard, is there any pieces here that you're like, eh? I love the Questing Beasts.
Yeah, this makes sense, I guess. I'm not super stoked on this, just because we're a collected company deck. Maybe this is more of a mirror match thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, just the extra 2 fight spells, I guess. I don't know. When you want 6 of them against humans, angels, yeah, I guess I can see the point. There's specific archetypes where that's a really good thing to have the extra 2. And I don't see a whole lot of...
We're talking about putting another Ronus in here.
Oh, fuck yeah. Definitely would like to fit another Ronus in.
Did I misspell it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Filters.
2 drops.
Yeah.
So, are we trying to cram it in the main here, or are we trying to put it in the board? Because it could replace one of these mammoths.
Do we have enough lands then? 19, 23, 24. Yeah, we can dump out 1 mammoth, put in 1 Ronus. I'm very into that. I don't love mammoth anyway. I understand the point of them. I just don't love them. And Ronus is just such a house against a lot of the format.
I'm kind of mildly tempted to just put in the other one.
Rationally Virgo, listening to us while working late because licensing hell this week. Oof.
I know you had to have a license for hell, but I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell. Can I see your license?
No, other level of hell. This one with the pineapples and the asses.
Oh, someone's been watching Adam Sandler movies.
Mm-hmm. Or South Park, which watched Adam Sandler.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think? Are we leaving that onesie?
Should we check and see? I mean, that's our 24th land, basically, right? We've got.
It's our 24th.
That seems reasonable to leave.
Okay.
It's a creature and a land, and it's kind of like the 4th layer of the Hydra, also, but comes off Coco. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm good with it as a weird one up there. I don't love it, but are we really going to do better? Healthcare licensing. So definitely pineapples and asses.
Yeah.
Eborp. Zigzork. Somebody's been watching Rick and Morty on Arena. Even has like the best little planeswalker creature.
Yeah, that's got to go back.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That'll do.
That will do.
I just throw back one of those forests.
I'm not doing that. Throw back the troll or the Ronus. Probably. Let's see, they're a Yorion deck. We can throw the Ronus. They're going to have exile effects up the ass.
True.
And this way we at least curve for sure, which I think we have to do against the Yorion deck game 1. Just not a lot to be done here. Hey, my nemesis MTG, thank you for following.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Did you come to see our highbrow mono-green day?
Only for the best. This might be the Temur Lukka deck, which is supposed to be the kryptonite of mono-green. I haven't seen it, but I've heard tales of the MIQ. Shout out to Forrester on that one. Sorry, buddy.
Why would they Yorion? I guess you can Yorion anything.
Yeah, it's just like a Agent of Treachery stuff. Hey all, how goes the stream today? From my nemesis MTG. It's not too shabby. Oh, here we go. Here's the transmogrify into agent.
Well, we're about to find out, right?
We're sitting at 1-1. We lost to Green White Angels and beat Rakdos midrange, and then just finished up some alterations. So the good news is they didn't have transmogrify. The bad news is they should have it.
They maybe don't have the land.
Maybe it's not the land. It might be that they have Lukka and not transmogrify. It is Yorion. They have 80 fucking cards. They got to find combo pieces, and it's not as easy as it once was. Okay. So if we expect Agent of Treachery next turn, and they're not going to block. So we can pile on some damage, but we're not really trying to go nuts with anything here because they're just going to grab it, right?
Well, even if we play the troll, they'll grab the troll. And we'll have 2 trolls. Or, like, there'll be troll v troll. Although we could drop these down and give this a pump, and then our troll can pump that or something.
I like that better because the things they can steal that are worth stealing will then be tapped, which makes them less likely to take it with an agent if they're at a lower life total. Also, I don't want to give them the ability to get life. I would rather be the only one that can gain life from ooze. Like, odds are they get to go agent and we're in a really bad position, but, like, that's how this matchup is supposed to go.
Yeah. Just losing. Okay, there's the Lukka. Here comes...
Is it Titan or is it Agent? I think it's Agent in this deck, but nope, we see the Titan. Here we go.
Fuck, maybe it's both. Who knows?
You can only put one, otherwise...
Otherwise, you don't know what you're going to get?
Right?
Some people play that way.
Okay.
So this is happening.
Yeah. And we got to kill that Lukka. Like, it's a suicide run at Lukka. It just has to be. Fuck. Everything goes at it.
Yep.
It's 100% a suicide run, but, like, you got to kill the Lukka or else they keep comboing.
Yep, enjoy our 2 best creatures. Fuck.
It's okay, Pelt Collector gets a little bit bigger. And Lukka's off the table, which is what matters here. Alright, my nemesis was testing mono-green off-camera, didn't have a lot of luck. It may not be well positioned. These mono-colored decks, of all of them, probably mono-blue is the best positioned, and I still beat it with Gandalf earlier, like really early this morning.
That may have to do with the pilot, though. It's an incredibly difficult deck to play.
Yeah, they did run a Rattle Chains with a Curious Obsession into a Shark Typhoon, which I kind of looked at and was like, really?
So...
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. We've got the ability...
We lose. They're going to Yorion this. If we attack, it's a Sui. If we don't attack, they do this.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see why this matchup is supposed to feel unwinnable.
Yeah.
It's... goddamn. Alright, so Temur Lukka, still a problem.
If I were trying to win this matchup,
Questing Beasts, for sure.
Would be all about, like, fucking Grafdigger's Cage.
Yeah, or Weathered Runestone.
Okay,
Depending on what you're trying to do.
Gotta have those to try and kill their thing in response. And the Kroll Harpooner, not really useful here.
Doesn't do enough.
There it is, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty basic scenario here. The odds of us winning this are incredibly low, but we're gonna give it the good old college try. That's how it goes. You gotta know the good matchups and the bad ones.
You know, if we lose, at least we'll lose very quickly.
I do love that about these decks. Say what you will, but you get a lot of testing in when you play mono color decks typically.
I remember deliberately making the choice at long events, like 8-9 round events, of playing aggro because I knew that if I played mid-range or control, I wouldn't be able to eat food or take a dump all day.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a very big problem, actually.
Cause especially, like, even if it's the end of the round, you got 10 minutes, there's a really long line of guys that are going to take bigger and grosser dumps than you.
The unending train of misery.
Yeah.
Right into the restroom.
Just a slaughter.
You're not wrong. It's always rough. All right, fuck it. Let's see if we can get there. This is the kind of hand where we've got a shot. Unless they get to careful cultivate and get the combo off, we should be able to kill whatever they play and smack for 10, which feels like a pretty good way to go. And they're, yeah, Fable. All right. So we kill it. We smack for 10.
Oh yeah, we're gonna super kill it. Or do we?
Oh no, we're half killing it because we still want the werewolf pack leader.
Okay, just a little kill.
Just a little kill.
Slightly murder it.
Yeah, just a little murder. The kind you can get away with, right? Alright. Well, I don't know what they have, but it's going to need to be pretty spicy to deal with this board presence. Not a white deck, so there's no wrath effects here.
Hey, we got one.
We got one.
Can we get another?
On the draw.
Probably fucking not, but here we go, right? Nothing to change. This is our best chance.
Yeah. This is exactly what we're trying to do. It's not gonna probably get there on a game 3 on the draw against a deck that's designed to go off turn 3, but you know.
But they had to play the Yorion version and make it less consistent.
Yeah, I don't really agree with this build. If you're gonna go into the Yorion build, I assume you're going into Agent of Treachery, and the absence thereof is kind of rough.
Do we keep it anyway and like roll the dice here?
We can throw the Scoos back, roll the dice, we're on the draw, yeah. We've got a removal spell, we've got a curve, and the Scoos is the least relevant.
In retrospect, we maybe should have boarded out the Scoos and kept the Harpooners just because they pump these better.
That's a good point. That's a good point. All right, look at that.
Elves. Yeah.
Elves and shit.
Well, this is an elf too, I guess, but it's not
Damn
the elf.
It's not Legolas, damn it. We need the Legolas card. Ah, you fuck.
Goodbye, Legolas. We hardly knew ye.
But now, 2 of whatever Legolas's bastard brother was.
Yeah, this is like the Faramir to Legolas.
Was there one of those in Lord of the Rings?
There is now. Yeah, this is Clegolas.
Legolas. The unloved, yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know what? Let's draw another land, huh?
Okay, good. They didn't force spike us. Like, let's get force spiked.
Oh my god, if we got force spiked from this deck. Never mind. Today's over. we tried. We fucking did it.
All right, we're gonna rage smash all the computer equipment here. Oh shit.
So this is enough that they have to block even if they play a creature here, right? No, it's 2 off. Damn, that's close.
What are you doing math about?
I don't know.
The game plan is the same. No matter what the math is, we're doing the same thing.
Why math?
Right.
All right, let's smack for 14 and see if it's enough. Careful cultivation into a Titan.
Okay, step 1.
But I think we can still Primal Might and push through.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they get 5 life and a Rhino. We get 2 Primal Mights with a Death Toucher. So we get through and we win.
Oh my god.
Because we get to do the first one.
But it won't survive.
No, because we pump it on the first one, but not the second one.
It's plus X plus X.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Guys, this is the spice.
Nice. Holy shit.
And this also has the fun side effect of making our Pelt Collectors bigger. Die for the
You didn't even let us finish! Come on! Come on!
All right.
Okay, unwinnable match. 1.
Questing Beast. Still a house.
Should we maybe move the 2 harpooners in the board into the main and just swap it out for those what are they called? Scoozes? Because the Scooz is like raw power, a lower card in a pure aggro deck.
Okay. Yeah, let's flip it for now. Let's see how we're feeling about it. Like, we've got plenty of matches left to play, and it might be right to... Like, I don't know what amalgamation is going to be correct yet, but I'm willing to say that Crow Harpooner in a vacuum might be the way to go for now.
I mean, as a pure aggro card, that's the superior card.
Yeah.
This has to have support, otherwise we're just waiting to eat our own creatures, and it's like a 3 or 4 drop.
Right.
And not even that great a one.
Right. I also like having 4 answers to Ledger Shredder main. That card's super fucking annoying for us otherwise.
But in a game where, you know, we go this into that, the next turn when we attack, we're attacking for 5 instead of 4. I mean, that can matter.
It also gives them a bit of a pickle, because if they then Bone Crush the Crow Harpooner, the Pelt Collector goes to a 3/3.
It does, yeah.
So, yeah, alright, fuck it. Let's go this way. I haven't seen a whole lot of graveyards that we've needed to interact with at a high level.
It seems like the game ends before we even get to that point.
Right? Like, I'm not actually that worried about Kroxa. I guess Cat Oven would be a thing, but...
Yeah, that would be a thing. It's possible that we just overwhelm them before we get to that point, though.
And postboard having 4 Questing Beast and the 2 Scoozes feels pretty good against them.
That's a place another Ronus would feel good, too.
Also not a bad thing to have Crow Harpooner, as it can trade sometimes with Corvold.
Yeah, yeah. And, yeah.
Up against Kack. Okay, if we mold a 6 and it's minus a forest, do we keep it?
Probably.
So...
Yeah. It's an unenthusiastic keep.
Very, very. But here we are. Pack leader. They're on green. We need to draw cards. We get going
Pack
before
leader,
they
crack
do.
leader.
Yeah.
Well, that's the question, though, is like if they play a pack leader, maybe we have the harpooner and it trades for like a worse card. Never mind, that's not what it is.
We guessed it correctly. We done did.
I guess we'll attack first and pretend like we're not about to do exactly what we're going to do.
They know.
Which one? Is it the elf or the troll?
Are we an elf deck without realizing? Actually, it's kind of something we've not looked at from Mono-Green. Is there a good elf deck? We already run 12 elves in this stupid thing.
There might be actually a good Golgari elf deck, because I know there's some support with that Planeswalker that never got any play. Because there wasn't enough shit for it in Standard, and there was the Herald, King of Skemfar, and I know there was a...
Except all those got, like, buffed to make them playable in Historic, and it still wasn't a good
No,
deck.
they're playable cards, in my opinion. They just weren't in a format that supported them.
And you think this one might have a better shot at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, goodbye forever. Brutal Cathar's hard removal here.
Yeah. Alright, well. Another troll.
I'll attack first.
Yeah.
Block.
Be bad.
Block, you coward.
Be worse at Magic. Come on.
Block, you coward.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh, where's those Primal Furies instead of Forests? Killing me. Killing me.
Kegless. Skithem.
Well played, Skithem. Well played.
Does Kegless play it loose?
Legolas and Kegless. I love it. Kegless definitely plays it loose, yes.
Thanks for joining us, my nemesis MTG.
We're here to have a damn good time, buddy. And the 7th Forest. Well, that's awkward. I'd be super into this Werewolf Pack Leader if First Strike didn't just happen on the other end.
Right?
And they probably have a Coco. But I think we have to swing anyway.
Yeah, because we just need better shit. We need to get our own collected company.
Right, like there's no winning the humans matchup by waiting. They have better.
Right, yeah, we're the aggro yet again.
Who knows?
Alright, that's better than the card that's about to die.
Yeah. They might get worried. You never know. Grey Pilgrim. Alright, thanks for joining us.
What's the difference between Explorer and Historic? Explorer is basically what's legal in Pioneer that's on here, and importantly, none of the Alchemy cards. Historic is a format that so we're not playing this because we'd lose a creature if we did.
Yeah.
Historic is a format that Wizards has curated, which means it's the worst one ever.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is that the more attention Wizards pays to a format, the
worse it is.
We've learned this over the years. Take Vintage, for instance. If you haven't had a chance to proxy it up, it's a shitload of fun.
Yeah, proxy up some Vintage. And when I say proxy...
however you want.
Yeah. I mean, it could be cards that are proxies that look... Oh, fuck, we'll fucking lose.
Yeah, we can scoop this one on up.
It could be proxies that are virtually indistinguishable from the originals that perhaps you get from a Chinese seller. What are we doing here? So, Scooz is a little better, maybe?
Okay, so Great Henge.
I mean, this is not going to help us.
No, not at all. They have 0 flyers, actually.
So, Great Henge, I like Great Henge.
Questing Beast is kind of important as well, just because Death Touch is a big deal against them, and Haste does a lot. I don't know. I'm back and forth on that.
Just more shit. We're on the play here. This seems like we're on the draw card, right?
Maybe it's the ram throughs we kind of need because they have Brutal Cathars, they have
I'm into that.
Aspirants, etc. I made custom foil alts. Noise. All about that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think it's just Scooz. The one of is fine. Yeah, this seems fine. This is a weird matchup for us.
All right. Let's see if we can do it like last time where we got so completely fucking slaughtered game 1 and went in like with our heads down hopeless and somehow 2-0'd after that.
Right.
Play first. Right?
No.
Ooh.
I'm keeping.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
They don't have removal that's fast enough to deal with this open.
Let's go wide with Llanowar Elf. I've never gotten to do that with this deck. Even if we lose.
if we don't draw a land, I think we just go elf.
Oh yeah, 100%. Elf.
Yeah.
If they have Legion's End somehow, it's gonna feel rough.
All right, if they have Legion's End somehow, I'll eat these virtual Llanowar Elves. They don't.
So is it Pelt Collector Neuronis kind of vibes here?
No blocks. I think it's Pelt Collector into Collected Company.
Yeah. Well, yeah, now, absolutely. So there's a way to do...
and I think we pass, though. Because it's an instant. So we don't give him a good target for the Cathar.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not... We'd be time-walking ourselves.
And they might swing. They look stupid.
Their name's Kack.
Yeah, it's a stupid name. They're probably stupid. It'll work.
They'll be like, Fack!
Can Kack go Fack? Perfect.
Elite Spellbinder. I have a response.
Derp.
Okay, so do we get one of these to draw, or do we get both of these?
Do we get the 2 at the top end? Because they're huge, and then...
They're huge, but, we get 2 more cards right away on our turn.
True, although we're trading out with... No, because then it comes... Thraben Inspector becomes a 3/4 here.
Oh, good point. All right, so big fuckers then.
Big fuckers.
Big fucker.
Big fucker.
That's
we can still cast the Ronus. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Do your worst, motherfucker. Frodo Vess, how's it going?
Oh, man. Just fucking around with Mono-Green. We are sitting at 2-1 right now with wins over Rakdos, Mid, and Temur Lukka. I know, wild, especially given what we talked about after the MIQ for you.
Doesn't feel like it should be possible.
And yet.
Somehow, Mono-Green wins games.
Everything but the elf, right?
Yes, sir. Taste it.
Derp. Look at us, top deck lands on curve. Temur Lukka is my kryptonite. Yeah. I remember. Let's see, 5-0 Jund midrange and standard of that deck of sauce. Is that the one that Jodo Jack was messing around with the Jund Midrange deck. I remember looking at that and thinking that looks spicy, and then going, well, anyway, Explorer.
Oof, I don't know, man. If it's like a good Jund mid-range, I might jump on, play some Standard this evening.
I think he hit like 30 wins before he hit 10 losses with it on his route to Mythic, so it's...
We have a deck list for that?
It's probably sitting around in the Discord.
Holy shit, there's game 2.
All right.
After they whiffed on a Coco pretty clearly. Okay, so are we doing this? We're doing this swap for that? Is that what we're doing? I mean, we got lucky as fuck there.
I'm back and forth. I don't know.
All right, what do y'all think?
Do we swap the beasts for the Cocos, chat? That's where we're at.
This time we'll do more than a 10-second wait because I forgot before that there's a time delay.
Oh, right.
And I just made the call and then somebody like chimed in with the opposite idea. I don't remember if we won or lost.
We won, but it was like the top deck to win.
Yeah.
Definitely not deserved. It's definitely the wrong choice.
Yeah, permission granted to drop deck list. Oh, tight. Thanks for the deck list.
Nice. For those looking for a good Jund standard list, check out the chat. Protovest has courageously dropped the list, and I mean, 5-0 in a standard event's 4 qualifier points, of which you need 20 to get into the MIQ whenever you want. Which, yeah, that's some spice.
Okay, back to this questing versus collected company question.
What are we doing here, chat? Coco versus questing. We've got to answer the question. We've got a little bit of time left on the clock here.
I don't know, collected company's like the brokenest thing.
Yeah.
Do we really want the Great Henge here? Do we maybe take a questing beast over it?
Are we gonna be able to push it through? Company
hands down.
All right, deal. Let's put the questing in over the Great Henge, though. I'm with you. We're not grinding out a humans list. They have marginal gains that just push through us. And we don't have enough removal to keep that shit in check, which is the problem with humans. If you have enough removal, their individual creatures are kind of eh. But once they hit like 3 or 4, all of their creatures are better than yours, and there's not much to be done about it.
That's fine.
Yep.
That's
curving with removal.
That's only better if, I guess that's a Llanowar Elf or we're on the play, but...
I'll take this every time.
Thraben.
This is fine.
That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
That'll sploot.
Skither in late with questing ope. Less than 27 hits, I'd shave a Coco from Protovest.
That's probably reasonable.
Yeah, it's a little awkward for us here, but... Ooh, there's the Lair. Alright. Well, guess who's mirroring the play, except our Pelt Collector's better than your Thraben Inspector, so mirror.
It is now.
It's gonna get a lot bigger, too.
Unless this is the turn they kill it, although it seems like they'd take the pack leader.
Yeah, they'll go this route, and then they can only swing the 4/4, which
that's
we're
not
fine
bad.
with.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And I like this because we get to go Old Growth Troll and then draw when we swing.
They're thinking about it like, what if they double block? We're not going to block. We didn't come here to block. Oh, you coward.
Coward.
Okay, so it's Old Growth Troll, right?
We don't get to swing, though, in this scenario, right? Still the right...
Yep.
Still the right play, though. Because then we get to go Steel Leaf into a Primal Might next turn, which feels pretty strong with Pelt Collector.
Also, we can trade that in combat and, like, move our mana up.
Right. Is Bolt Explorer legal? No.
God, I wish.
No, it's not. You get Strangle, which is a poor man's Bolt.
Yeah, if Lightning Bolt were legal, I'd like it for about a day, and then I'd be sick of it, because it would obsolete so many things so quickly.
Yeah, that would be the end of a lot of creatures. Ledger Shredder would be bad-ish.
So many things would be bad. So many things would be unplayably bad.
Alright, so they get the Steel Leaf here, but we get to Primal Might through, and that should be enough to let us...
Well, they took the Primal Might.
What? Okay.
Seems foolish.
I mean, we can still just Primal and pump the Troll and kill the Werewolf Pack Leader here and smack through?
For show.
I think we're doing that. We get to draw cards, we get to smack everything through. We gotta win, right?
Yeah, I think we full pump with the trample and we don't know what we're gonna get and shit like that.
I mean, we're pumping Troll +1/+1 and trading and pushing it through the Pack Leader and then smacking everything.
Just +1/1 or +3/3 is what I'm
We
saying.
only get +1/+1 because it costs 3 to cast that now.
Oh, point. Right.
Otherwise, I'd be in for it. I would definitely be in for it otherwise.
Creature you don't control. That one. Auto pay. Pay it all! See ya.
How do you like me now?
Slaughter.
Yeah. I'll trade these creatures across the board.
Hey!
We're getting more of them, you know? Alright, so then they double block the 3. Really?
Interesting.
Okay. Okay.
They're still thinking. They're still thinking. Come on, Kack.
Kack. Come on.
Alright.
I'm in for this.
Deal. Let's boost our mana temporarily.
Well, that'll be perfect because we get to do Steel Leaf and Old Growth next turn.
Exactly.
Pelt Collector becomes a 5/5 and we're racing. So they get the Coco.
Don't have it. Don't have it.
It's humans. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, you get the reset.
So do we.
Yeah. And double dump the hand. Double Dutch Rudder. Let's do it.
Is it these two or just these two?
They've already seen the Steel Leaf, and
Yeah.
it's a 5 power. I'm just going for
That's
it.
the tiebreaker then.
Plus, their removal is exile based, not damage based.
Good point.
And they might get 2 creatures here, and that can still swing through a 5/5 lieutenant.
Just yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Flip it, yeah.
Interesting. Well, attack anyway is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we smack regardless and see what they're gonna Coco, but it's a question of do they get another Brutal Cathar that's a 3/3
They didn't
first
have
striker.
it last time. They have it now,
Whiff,
though.
whiff,
Motherfuck.
Whiff, 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 whiff. Damn it.
That's fuck. They're gonna get one though.
Right, they get the Steel Leaf on that. They take 4, and if we double spell, they get the rest of the board. So
We don't need to double spell though, because we can make a 4/4 like that.
right. But that 3/3 wall is damn near impossible to get through. Because we can dump literally our whole hand here, but then they get both trolls.
Yeah, we just cannot do that.
We
I
can
guess we don't have to do that right
Yeah,
now.
we can wait on that. Wait, do we play the forest? Because we want Lair to be as big as possible to get around that.
Fair enough.
Man, having 2 3/3 first strikers, and we have no Ronus to patch through it all.
It's time to draw Ronus. Fuck off.
Here's the part where they play a second one? No, just the one spell. Okay.
Wall of Werewolves.
I don't know that we do that.
Why?
Because Lair is not too far from getting over everything. And
It's got to be like a
but if-
10-10?
Here's the point. If we do that,
Okay.
then we have a token. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 once we play the elf.
Which we have to do.
Right.
Otherwise, we lose our fucking board.
No. It's nighttime.
I know, but... Okay, right. It's already night. You're right.
Yeah, it won't flip back.
For some reason, I think, like, gotta keep it from being night, because that's usually what I'm trying to do. I'm like, never mind. It's already night.
Hey, what up, Shadow? Good to see ya.
Shadow again.
We
Howdy.
We are in a weird game 3 where we are probably about to lose our board to Brutal Cathars. But the other point is when they flip the Cathars, as they should be able to do this turn, I want them to hit creatures we get back if they die. And if we do the token, it's just gonzo. Because if they're going to do that on their end step, I'm sacking, getting the token, so we have a 4/4 plus the Hydra is a 4/4, and then we can smack for 8. They have to do some kind of blocks, hopefully.
Well, except for, like, the 2 creatures that they're probably about to play. Oh, there's a lot of hard thinking for someone who's probably about to play 2 creatures.
Whiff.
It's time for you to
All
whiff.
the Cocos, man. All the Cocos.
Just doing all the cocoa.
Cack. You fuck.
You cack
You fucking cack and cunt.
with your ca.
A lot of thinking here, so they didn't whiff. And they definitely didn't get just one.
Maybe they whiffed and they're thinking, like, should I rage scoop even though I'm ahead? Nope, never mind. Fuck. Fuck.
Alright.
It's looking
Grim.
bad.
So grim. But
Show us running collected companies. I think that's what we need at this point. Definitely Ronus.
well, they can't swing through us, and they don't have a way to do marginal gains here. I'm double blocking Troll, no doubt.
Yeah.
We get more mana for Lair. If we can start pushing Lair through them, that would be hysterical. And we're not too far off.
Okay. They thought.
Yeah, I was like, you think that
They
through
thought
just one
better
more
of it.
Because I pass to their turn.
Yep.
Fuck it. You do math. We'll wait. I guess we could have gotten a Rona. No, Rona still doesn't push through, though, because the other
Well, we
stuff
also
gets
want to be
trampled.
careful unless they go flippy flip.
Yeah. All right.
Spell 1.
Alrighty then. You couldn't. Can they get spell 2?
Please don't.
Sack the clue. Okay. You want your 4/4 first strike? We'll double block that too. I don't actually no. We'll just layer.
Maybe because then we can't do the company. There's the second spell.
So we know everything's getting flipped on upkeep.
Is it on upkeep or is it on end step?
Upkeep, because it turns day to night on upkeep.
Fuck.
So we still got a Coco.
Do we? Yeah, I guess what are they going to get that's better than that? It would be Ronus, I suppose.
Right, but we're not even guaranteed to hit the Ronus, and we kind of need to see what they're going to do here. Alright.
Oh, we're giving them an extra creature, though. That's the problem, because they're going to get to take 3, and otherwise they would have taken 2. Whatever, we're fucked anyway.
Yeah, this is not a great game for us because of the Brutal Cathars, but...
We got a Wrath of God, right?
Well, we do have... I mean, literally all we need is a Primal Fury off the top for the Llanowar Elf, and we get 2 of these back.
That's not that.
Wait. Can we smack through with anything? Because Lair of the Hydra is a fucking
5,
thing.
6, 7, 8. We can make it an 8/8. So they can just block with literally anything and then kill us, or good enough to kill us, because these are going to flip right back.
I'll tell you what, push it back to them. Let's see if they're dumb and see how they swing. Because based on how they swing could determine one possible out.
Which is?
Well, if they're swinging with the Cathars, the Lieutenants, we can block. We can chump the Cathar. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16... It depends on how they swing. If they swing stupidly, we're fine. And I'll give it exactly... Because if we get 2 creatures back on this, we can win on the counter-strike with a Lair, plus the rest. So it's just a question of how dumb is their swing here.
Come on, Cack.
If they flip them all sideways, I'm pretty sure they have us on the numbers. Or at least it's within a point of damage.
Yeah, we don't do math here.
But either way, it's weirdly closer than they want it to be.
So much thinking.
Oh, cack. Trying to protect that 287 ranking. Oh, so close to that, breaking into the top 250. Just in time to watch it all disintegrate.
Is it really this much thinking, or was it just too much Taco Bell?
It's hard to say with Arena, right?
Right. All right, busting a clue. Resolvo.
Using your only green mana to do that. Interesting.
That may have been an auto-tapper deal. All right. Yeah-huh.
Papa the clue. Let's see what they do. It doesn't have trample.
What are we doing?
Where they put that matters a great deal. Okay. How do you swing, though?
Where they put that matters a great deal. Lol.
Phrasing. Anyway. We should probably let him go to attack.
Oh, yeah.
Does our thing get bigger than that? 6, 7, 8. It trades even, I guess.
Why? That's pointless.
Take the 8.
Yeah.
The hateful 8.
All right, we better draw something so broken that it's not even a green card.
Wrath of God.
That's not it.
All right, we can move on. We're not getting it. They didn't do the dumb attack the one turn we had kind of for an out, and that's that.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Well, we still have numbers here.
Green-white humans. So now we're 2-2 with this list.
Yeah. Oh, I have no fucking clue which one was bodyguarded.
Well, let's head over to the deck real quick. Frodo Vess, you ran this at the MIQ, a version of this. Any adjustments you would make to the list that we're messing with today?
That's what we're looking at.
It's a pretty basic list. Pulled it from a couple of older 5.0s that happened last week.
Made a couple tweaks.
Made a couple of tweaks, yeah. The shifting of the Scoozes and the Crawl Harpooners was a big one. Resilient Kenrick going away was worth it, I think. The extra Ronus over the Kazandu I've liked. Which critter is bodyguarded? If
But that was for the game.
Wolcathar. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
DeFore's Twitter list. No main deck harpooners. What would you put in place of the harpooners, if anything?
So our logic was that they were in a pure aggro vacuum stronger than the Scavenging Ooze just because they clock for more and do more with Pelt Collector.
Right.
And yeah, they have some applications in the metagame.
But that could be incorrect. And I'm curious what 2-drop you'd shove over them. Because I think 2 of them over the Scavenging Ooze makes a fair amount of sense. 4 Ooze main for Rat. Esper Greasefang.
Oh. True.
There is that.
True.
There is that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we could shift back to the 4 Ooze main.
I keep forgetting that exists.
Right?
It's been so long since I've encountered it.
I think we've only played it once this week. Once in the last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Another Mammoth, you say, and 1 Henge main.
Henge to the main. And where are we finding the Mammoth? Are we just putting that over the 19th Forest? I guess we could. I mean, that still gives us a lot of sources.
Wait, I moved too many over. Well, the Henge and the main could be over the...
Crowl.
Yeah. And therefore the other... whatchamacallit. So, where are you? Great Henge. Fuck. And...
We already have a Mammoth in there. We can just
Right,
plus it.
saying do another. Oh, we can just... Can we?
Yeah, you just click it and plus it.
Aha.
And then I would actually advocate cutting 1 forest and putting 1 Crowl in the main, because we still have 24 lands that way. And I'm okay if 2 of them are Kazandu's
Yeah,
and
whatever.
upping our Coco count.
All right. And away we go.
24 lands is
Let's
plenty for
slaughter.
this deck.
Let's slaughter. Or get slaughtered. I don't give a shit that much. We're just gonna turn them sideways and do no math. Yeah, we had Kenras in at the beginning, and they seemed bad because there's so much main deck graveyard stuff, and also it always kind of was bad.
That card felt like a trap when it was in Standard, man.
It wasn't good enough for the standard it was in. I mean, it got played sometimes, but
Yeah.
what's the best way to accumulate good cards on Arena? Draft. I'm an okay drafter, so I wait every season for my ratings to reset down to bronze, so it's easier for me to win drafts. And then I just free roll drafts until I start consistently losing, and you build up a bunch of wild cards and get packs. Double elves? Do we fucks with this on the draw?
On the draw, I think so. It's a little risky, but if they don't
Playing
have...
this deck is a little risky.
Right. And I like it against blue-white, because unless they have turn 1 portable hole, or, like turn 2 portable hole, we're alright. I mean, they should have Wraths coming up, but we don't really... Yeah, there we go. Never punished. They have Censor, so I'm pushing the pack leader first.
I agree.
And then probably an Elf, because I'm fine if it eats a Censor.
Or do we just get in the red zone?
6 to 1, half a dozen the other, right?
Even if they don't censor this, and they are playing censor, this helps us get around future ones. Okay, there it is.
Nice. Let's see. Grave Pilgrim plays Paper Popper, but it's trying to get into Constructed. Yeah, it's expensive if you want to do it all at once. My advice is you draft and get good at drafting, and outside of that, once you accumulate some rare cards, some wild cards, some gems,
Play the daily challenges.
play the daily challenges, and pick a tier 1 archetype in Explorer that is unlikely to get wrecked with any speed. Yeah.
Is that- This I don't know what the budget deck in Explorer is though, because like everything is all rares.
Well, it's all Cat Oven actually is.
Let's see. Can't fight a planeswalker.
So the Wolf's going at Narset. The question is, do we want to walk into a Wrath with a Steel Leaf or an Ooze? I think it's the Ooze.
I agree, because at least we can turn it into a 3/3.
And we can get in for 1 point on top of that. Yeah, I mean, I think the cheapest wild card deck to get, which is kind of wild that that's the economy, because I'm so used to paper where it's like, all right, dollars straight up.
Fredo Vest, you thinking we got to go straight for the 5-er?
Okay.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, make them have it.
Yeah, you're right. We gotta take chances.
Make them have it. If they don't have this, they're taking 8 to the Dome. That's pretty good. Satire Junkie, my nemesis MTG. Not sure what the reference is, my nemesis, but...
I think it's a link.
Ah.
Put it all on the table, yeah.
Flop nuts on table, I'm about it.
Okay.
Well, we know which one's going at the Emperor.
This one.
Right? Oh, man.
This seems like yet another hopeless match.
It doesn't feel great. I gotta say, after today, I think I'm retiring this deck. It feels like it's coin flippy at best, and that is not what I like to...
There's so many rough matchups here.
I mean, Rakdos mid felt amazing. I will say that. We did not have good hands, and we plowed through that
That's
deck.
true. That's true. It's just a little bit faster.
But I definitely don't love this against Angels, Lukka, or Humans. And we got one of those three.
Mm-hmm.
But that was it.
Okay.
So, okay, it's blue-white, it's Gandalf. They have another Wandering Emperor, or they have a Shark Typhoon. We don't really care about the Shark Typhoon. The Wandering Emperor sucks, but there's no playing around it. So we're just smacking everything in. And then probably post-combat Skoos and Pelt Collector and just force them to have Wrath again.
Fuck it.
That feels like... because, yeah, that feels like the way we gotta go here.
It's the Flash 4/4 Wolf, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Frodo Vest coming in hot with some advice for Grey Pilgrim. Love that.
Yeah, you always change the quest to try and get your 750. That's good advice.
Yeah. On point there, Frodo Vest. Appreciate you helping out. Let's see.
Create a 2/2. Are you going to block like Llanowar Elf or something?
I guess. I'm okay with that.
Whatever.
Taking that much damage feels pretty good.
I think Pelt Collector, leave this, because 1 in a time is only good enough to be eating shit. At least we got a backup plan for everything getting blown up, because this will be instantly big.
Yeah, Pelt Collector seems fine here, and I'm leaving the Primal Might in case they play Dream Trawler so we can try and time walk through them.
God, if they played Dream Trawler, well, that wouldn't be so bad, as long as we could get it tapped.
Now it's pretty bad.
Ugh.
Okay.
Disregard the Satire Junkie? Is it like a link to an OnlyFans or something? Oh, well, fuck, we just lost the game.
Who's the chick that did the OnlyFans, the Cash Me
Outside
girl? Yeah.
Are we going to keep playing this?
Yeah. I'll play this for a second.
Boo.
Because we can still Primal Might through and kill Teferi. And we can pump the ooze while we're at it. Which we should do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, if they have more interaction, that sucks, but we just gotta go for it.
Technically, I should exile their graveyard, but I'm not going to click all those things. Okay.
So we play our ooze because we're going to Primal Might here. They have the March, right? And they have to have another white card, which is fine because we're going to Primal Might. Yeah, okay, so it's Skoos, Primal Might for 1 on the new Skoos.
Why don't we just do this first then?
Because they're going to march whatever we target. We want to Primal Might the Skoos that's not swinging, so they have to march that. Like, no matter what's happening, it's getting marched when we Primal Might it. So we're fine just straight up trading this out. So I think it's for 0 because they're going to march in response. And we do the 2/2 that can't swing.
Why don't we just do it? Well,
because they're going to march it, right?
Yeah, but we do it for 1, then they kind of have to. Fucking, I don't know.
Sure. Let's do it for 1.
What else are we using the mana on, I guess is what I'm saying.
The second one, when they march it, so we get through the other thing. But the math actually lines up better this way. Like, we're just taking 2 for 1s to the dome here, but we have to do something to get Teferi off the board. Good old Teffy.
Oh, shit. Okay, so they're gonna stop this. Unless they somehow don't have they might not have a white card.
In which case, Skoos gets through, Pelt Collector doesn't. Because they can still march the Pelt Collector.
Fucking Teferi.
Okay, that's something else entirely. But Pelt Collector gets bigger. Teferi can no longer flip anything out.
They still have that
Yeah, it's pretty
march. It's looking grim.
bad. It's grim, but it's not. The door hasn't been shut fully yet.
Hasn't it now?
Not quite. We can still do things like Cocoa off the top also.
That's true. I forget that there's collected companies in here.
Okay.
Main phase, huh?
Okay. All the mana in the world, but they have to kill the ooze. And we can swing that and plus it. So, yeah.
I mean, I guess I could wait, but we're going to do it anyway.
We're doing
Whatever.
it, and we're almost certainly dumping a Kazandu Mammoth into play here, too. So, let's swing first. They should have a Shark Typhoon to trade even, or plus for them, I guess, but maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't.
Maybe they've got just lands on lands.
Maybe it's just butt kiss. You build it and they will come.
All over your face. Fuckers. Is there a quick way to discard that Kazandu Mammoth? Man, Primal Might being a sorcery is such a bummer.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. This.
One more turn.
The
One more turn.
false hope continues.
I remember these Gandalf days. All the false hope. Well, they blew up Gandalf, so they have to have another, right? That's the rule of Gandalf?
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. Is there any way to deal with this? Let's draw a card and find out.
It's got to be collected company at this point, and that's probably still not enough.
Let's see if they counter it.
We're too slow to win this game. This is absolutely entering the realm of boring.
Onward and upward. Scooter 222 with the Gandalf. We've seen a fair amount of Gandalf recently. I 5-0'd with it over in a traditional Explorer event, just ranching fucking cat oven decks, which felt great. Oh my god, it felt great.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do. Farewell plus that, we're done. Next game.
I think we died a long time ago. It just took a long time for the body to hit the ground.
So Primal Mites go out.
Yes, goodbye.
Shapers and Tamios go in.
Shapers for sure. Tamios.
In a world of wraths.
Exile.
And...
There's so many exile things. Hexproof though. Yeah.
Yeah, the Hexproof is
Fine. Okay. Counter spells.
Questing Beast for sure.
Questing Beast over what? Ronus? Over Collected Company? I mean,
I like it over 2 Ronus, 2 Skoos, actually.
legit.
And we should still have a pretty solid number of targets.
Math is... I'm not doing it.
Say the math channel, you want that? You go watch a pro play, goddammit.
We'll just dump this. Because they got all the removal.
Sure. Sure.
-1 hinge. Shaper too slow. It might be.
It very well might be. But Primal definitely doesn't work. Yep. Yeah, turn 2, Steel Leaf. I'm in. Let's go.
Unless they march our fucking Lair elves.
Portable hole.
Yeah.
I guess we could go Pelt Collector turn 1, and then nope,
Nah,
don't care. Long hair, don't care. Let's do it.
Right. Because if they get this, then we'll get
Double
our
Pelt
third land
Collector.
drop probably, and yeah.
Definitely. Well, now do we do double Pelt Collector? Actually,
That's a much faster clock.
because
Or
we're
is
gonna get Beast, and that'll be 8 points next turn. Or actually, yeah, I think I like the Pelt Collector anyway, because if they play an untapped land, we can get Steel Leaf in over a Censor,
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm not doing math.
and we still get 1 point in here.
This feels better. That's what I'm doing.
Let's-
Act like they don't have wraths or spikes. YOLO. I like how you're thinking, Frodo Vess.
I'm doing Steel Leaf here regardless, though, because it's another point of damage if they don't have the spike, and even if they spike it, we have the answer. Okay, on top. Yeah, fuck it. It's action.
Yeah,
We don't care.
it's one of the best cards we can get.
We'll just keep smacking. I mean, they're just trying to buy time for a Wrath, and we're just going to keep going.
Come on.
Yes! That's what you want to see. That's a motherfucking stumble. Alright.
Mwah.
It's questing here?
Yeah. Maximum the damage.
Yeah. They're going to Wrath, so we might as well get the 4 points in. So that's 9 points, and then we can get a Steel Leaf, and we have 2 layers back. We've got a shot. They should have a Wrath here, but we've got a shot.
If they don't, they're
Dead.
Yeah.
It's wrath or die right now.
Go to die, motherfucker.
All right.
Okay, so sideboard differently. What were you saying, Frodoves? You were opining minus Henge, Ooze, minus a Mammoth for this stuff. Minus Henge, minus Ooze, and skip these things.
I would keep the safekeepings. Those have a lot of applicability.
They make more sense to me on the draw. No, maybe, I don't know. How many things can we even, because that's like 8.
I mean, that's a 1 mana, keep this shit in front of them.
16, 18.
It's a 1 mana hard counter for green
Or
against what they're doing.
if it's targeted, then I guess some
Which
of
is
the
a lot of what
wraths.
they do.
All right, fuck it. I'm done thinking. I didn't play Mono-Green to fucking think.
Played it so I could drink. Water. Water.
Yeah, H2O.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Lands, spells, not the world's biggest curve, but like,
Hey!
there we go. Sometimes you get rewarded. Try to play your censors now, you fuck. Well, don't get to censor it now.
Little
do ya?
did they know.
That's fine. That's fine. We've got pack leaders for days, baby. For days. I done came here.
Really packing it in there.
I done seen it.
What you got? What you got?
The nice thing is the farewell got a little more awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we don't really
I
have
mean,
artifacts, but they're going to give us artifacts possibly. No? Okay.
There goes that one.
Steel leaf it is.
What chunk?
Curve, baby, curve. Curve, baby, curve.
Okay, how will you... Okay, Narset.
Well, that gets to die. That's nice.
Does it? I mean, can we just give them a card and
No.
for 5 damage?
Ew. Not in this matchup.
Yuck.
That's okay. Because they can get wraths with that.
Fuck you.
And then
Pelt Collector Werewolf.
Yeah. Let's make them wrath. And then we still have a werewolf, a Crowl, and a collected company. That seems fine. Force the wrath.
If we're forcing the Wrath, do we do this then?
So we can try and get the double draw? Yeah, I think so. That makes sense, unless their next card's... What? Dream Trawler? They don't have the mana for Dream Trawler.
No, they're not there yet. The same amount of damage.
Ooh, spicy. I guess less drawing now, but that's fine. Oh, everything goes,
Pre-combat,
right?
though, so get
Yeah.
the pump here.
Yeah. If they Shark Typhoon, we're going to feel good about this move. Alright. To the dome!
What you got? Hey!
Hey, hey, hey. Alright. Don't hate where we're at here. We get the Cocoa. If they don't have the Wrath, we get to draw, possibly. Alright. Smacky smack, I think. They're letting us draw. Alright, green deck's drawing cards.
Holy
this feels
fucking
good.
shit.
And unless the next card from them is Farewell, I feel okay about this. Okay. Well, let's see what they block, I guess. Wait, how many Crawl Harpooners do we have in the deck?
2?
Damn, because that would kill a Shark Typhoon token right now. Alright, do we pump the Werewolf to trade? I think we have to.
Yeah, force the Wrath. Well, yeah.
No, it also pumps the Pelt Collector too. By doing
It does.
this way.
It does. It does. That's legit.
And now they're at 7. We have lethal on board, and we get to play land. All right. They've got 3 cards, 4 cards. Yeah. I mean, in this way, if they fare well, we also don't give a shit because we'll just go troll pack leader. So like Wrath's not that great here. That's not. Did they really take the artifacts too? Oh, they chose just the artifact. Oh, okay. So artifacts
got
go
one.
first. Got it. Is it Werewolf and Coco on their turn? Or no, it's probably the troll and the pack leader all at once here.
I like Werewolf and Coco because then they have to do their sorcery speed on their turn.
So we do the Coco on their turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just leave this. I mean, we could get censored, but if we do. We
probably
can
have
still
lethal.
kill them with Lair.
Yeah, we probably have lethal in that scenario. Yeah, shit, let's go this route. Also, amusingly, we stand to be able to... No, Kraul Harpooner doesn't work because they exiled the graveyard, so Dream Trawler still is a bitch and a half.
We're never going to kill Dream Trawler. Dream Trawler's just a Dream Troller.
Don't be dreaming them dreams, bye.
What you going to do about that?
What you know about rolling down with them oozes?
Yeah, this Grey Pilgrim, this certainly does feel dumb.
Yes, it does.
I mean, I've seen them better than that, of course, but...
So they have Settle the Wreckage in this deck as a one-of, but they're doing something on our upkeep here.
So they probably don't have Settle the Wreckage if they're doing this shit.
I mean, either way, we just smack for lethal and force it, and we don't use the Lair here.
Do we? Because if they've got March, can we build lethal?
If they settle, they're down to 0 cards, and we get to put 2 cards out, and even if they draw a Wrath, we get to Lair the next turn.
Good point. Look at you thinking while we're playing.
Right?
Green. Seems unnecessary, but okay. There's the March. Fuck it.
No, we have 6 mana, right?
Fair.
I guess if we do this, they go to 4, though. And we don't want to... We play the Old Growth Troll, and we can still pop the Clue.
Yeah, that's also dope.
Yeah, let's go that route. Putting him at 4 means Lair's lethal. That's a good thing to have.
More pathways to being lethal. Okay, don't trust the auto-tapper.
It's done us dirty before.
It's done us dirty as hell with this deck. Alright, opponent.
You have a top deck.
Let's
we have
see it.
a lot of lethal, and that's the game. Alright.
Holy shit, we won the match. I did not fucking expect that.
That felt like Temur Lukka all over again.
I know. I'm just like, alright, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose. What? What?
Alright, so we're sitting 3-2 with this.
Alright, yeah, let's see if we can make it slightly better or incredibly average.
All night long, all night.
Hey, look, you got an uncommon that's not good enough for draft.
How it goes. How it goes.
Yeah, you think that card has text, but it's really just a 5/4 for 4.
Right. Alright. Last match of the evening against Jorge Marchant. Jorge, what are you playing?
It might just be George Marchant. You never know.
Don't assume.
It's a big, wide fucking world.
How dare you assume? Alright. Pelt Collector with a Scoozy. Makes me think of Euro Trip. Scoozy.
It's been a while.
Right? Still love
Oh, interesting.
Mono-
Obviously not blocking here,
it. Is this
but
mono red? No, this is red white. Alright.
it's red-white, which is a curious thing.
Ooh, I think that Mammoth goes down in the Pelt Collector.
That's what I'm
comes
thinking.
out.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if
Steely
they've got a
is-
chain whirler in there, but we just can't get got this way.
Yeah. We'll trade even in damage this way too, which I'm pretty okay with. And Pelt Collector.
And also we gotta let this not be a chump.
Yeah. And even if they have the answer to Steel Leaf, it's just gonna make things better for us pretty quickly.
That's a bit slow, chap.
You think you're the aggro, eh?
It's gonna feel that way after we do this shit.
Part of me was wondering if we do Scoos into Primal Might there, but this feels fine too.
We can still do both those things next turn. It's just now we're doing more damage.
That's true. That's true. Let's get on the board and get going, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is this Naya Humans? It looks like?
Fuck if I know.
Naya Humans. Alright. Well, Primal Mighting, that's going to feel great. Yeah, you put it on the Adeline. It's just the right call.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get to swing, and then we get to Primal. And I think we're Primaling for everything here. And smashing their teeth in. Wait, no, because Fervent Champion's a problem.
It is, but we have to kill this.
Yeah, so we're just swinging Steel Leaf through. But that's still a fair... Well, if we do it for 1, we can still get the Scoos out.
But then swinging with first strike. So what is this going to do? It's going to give it +3/3. It'll take that. It'll go down. So it'll be 7. So first strike won't kill it.
It can't... No, it can't be blocked by Fervent or Luminar.
Oh, good point. Good point. Okay.
So plus
Let's-
1/1, and then we
Plus
get the
1/1, it also dies, because then it's got 5 toughness.
Right, but 5 toughness against 4 power.
Oh, right. Math. Someone needs to do it.
Here for you, buddy. Actually, part of me was curious about the idea of doing primal for 0 to bump the Pelt Collectors, and then still get the old growth troll. But
That's a little much.
It's probably, yeah. It's a little aggressive.
Oh, feels like a ball lightning this way anyway.
It does. Ah, the joys of ball lightning. God, glorious. I missed that deck. I missed that era. That was a fun one. Coco, retro.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Coco, retro. And the whiff.
Not enough, whatever it was.
Alright, Naya Humans.
Alright, what do we change here?
Ram throughs are good.
Ram through your face.
If we're worried about Brutal Cathar, is Tamiyo safekeeping worth it at all? I don't think
That's
so.
so reactive. I think we maybe just...
Shave some harpooners and move on.
Yeah.
Probably the Great Henge, too.
Rams, safekeeping. It seems so narrow. I mean, stops the Cathar that turn. But
what are we cutting?
Continues to be a problem.
Right, like what are we cutting is the issue, because I can see cutting the Great Henge for the second ram through, but what else would we cut for the safekeeping?
I already cut the one Crawl Harpooner.
The Great Henge we could still cut.
Alright, fair enough. Fuck it. That's it then.
I think, I mean, the Indestructible is fun for combat, that's true. I just don't know what else we lose here, Frodo Vess. The rest of this is Coco targets and removal, and it's just basic math stuff, right? I don't know, is the Scoos where you go? Because I don't think you can cut Trolls, Pack Leaders, Champions, Ronas, Pelt Collectors.
Don't want to whiff on
Elves.
those collected companies either.
So like it's either Mammoths or it's Scooses here?
I'm not into that.
I mean, those are good for Coco targets. The Mammoths are good for the land count, because otherwise we're playing 22 lands with a Coco deck, which is not reliable. I mean, it's risky and fun.
We could cut to Scavenging Ooze, I guess, because it's more of a late game call here.
Shave a Mammoth and a Henge. Okay, so we could shave a Mammoth and go to 23 lands on the draw. That still mathematically isn't terrible for Coco on turn 4. And get 1 safekeeping.
I like 1.
Yeah, let's do a Miser's
The
copy.
game where we have 2 in hand seems like just the saddest.
Yeah, but a Miser's copy could be spicy. I'm all about Miser's copies of cards if
Yeah.
I can get them anyway.
I play as many one-ofs as I can possibly justify on every deck, no matter what.
A commander at heart, right?
I think we got to throw this one back.
Yeah, we're on 23 lands too.
And they brought their removal. God damn it.
This time, it's probably throw the Scoos back, keep it, be on the draw, and draw well. Just going to 5 against them does not feel great. And this is a good deck, like a good hand. Yeah.
All right.
And I don't believe they usually have removal on turn 2, so we're going to get a champion out. And we can still Primal Might if they Brutal Cathar. Matchup is good if they hit Cathars on curve or Cocos. It's rough, yeah. Yeah. It's what it comes down to.
The Steel Queef.
The steelest of queefs. What are they going to do?
Shock the elves.
Oh, I
Fuck
guess they have the Dauntless Bodyguard issue where everything is, you have to click.
Oh, right. It's got to stop on everything.
Deal. You can spellbind a thing. We have too much to play anyway. Make this easier for us. I don't want to math.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Fuck thinking. Okay, so we won't play that.
Deal.
All right.
Is queef the worst word ever made? Probably moist. But it's a thing.
Primal Might this and...
Don't even have to. Literally, they can't block with the 2/1, so the 5/4 gets through no matter what.
Right, but like kill it.
We could do that, yeah. We could Primal Might and Werewolf Pack Leader
like
and
that.
Smack for 5.
I like it.
Why not? Why shouldn't we?
X equals 0.
And the funny thing is, we're not that far from playing the Old Growth Troll next turn.
We are not.
Nice Spellbinder, dick.
Now it's a tiny ball lightning.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do this pre-combat because I don't want a bunch of prompts to keep doing things.
They also can't do anything about it.
No, they can't. Well, they can sacrifice their bodyguard in response.
Damn it, misclick it. Can you imagine what a blowout that would feel like on Arena if you misclick just by hovering?
Whoops.
Like you hover and just click out? Oh. I hope that happens to somebody in the Mythic Invitational. Well, that didn't do much, now did it? Also, you sacked the Dauntless ahead of time, so you
Queef versus Moist. I mean, it can always be a Moist Queef. It could be the worst of all worlds.
All right, we 2-0'd Naya Humans.
Oh, shit. We're done already? Goddamn.
Yeah, no, they scooped when they realized how shitty they did their extraction specialist for nothing.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. I was busy thinking about
Queefs.
Moist Queefs. All right.
Oh, God, right? Okay, so a quick breakdown of the deck. We went 4-2 with it. We beat Green-White Angel. No, we lost to Green-White Angels. We beat Rakdos mid, Temur Lukka somehow.
Somehow is fucking right.
Blue-White Gandalf because they didn't get Wraths 2 out of 3 games.
Somehow is right.
Naya Humans because they screwed up game 2.
The moral of the story is, I don't know, be really lucky and have someone standing over your shoulder to do math.
Also, probably don't play this.
Yeah, don't play this would be my advice, because I feel like all the places where we won, we would have won harder with Angels.
Yeah.
Except for that Angels match we lost, we might have won because it would be a mirror match.
I've seen how gross those matches can get for Angels too. Yeah, when it comes to monocolored decks right now, if I'm playing any of them, it's probably Spirits, and it requires a lot of time to learn that
Irrationally
one.
Virgo, not nearly as terrifying as a moist regular fart.
Which one of the two of you is saying
Right,
that?
right.
I know there's two of you on that
I
account.
know there's two of you on that account.
Oh my.
What is it like? Is it like a Dutch fryer? A Dutch grease fryer?
Right.
This deck got worse after Carson made Reckless Rage a thing. Makes sense.
Yeah, Karsten changed the meta, as he does. As he does.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the one benefit to Wizards shitting on pros is they're back playing with the rest of us and innovating and having a good time about it. So there's that. That's kind of spicy. But,
Like a spicy, moist queen.
But either way, I mean, we went 4-2, but I feel like at least 2 out of those 4 wins could have been losses so easily. This did not feel like it was a very strong choice.
It's a lot of holy shit, how'd we win?
A whole lot of it. A whole lot of it. Not where you want to be. If you think you're going to see nothing but Rakdos mid, I'm all about this deck.
And if you're low on wild cards, wow, I would not want to spend my precious wild cards on this garbage.
So many
this
rares.
garbage.
So many rares for this
Or
deck.
this garbage. I
It's
mean, Old
all
Growth
rares.
Troll's pretty good, but I haven't seen it be good in anything but this deck.
Look, every single card except for Forest and Lawnmower Elf is a rare.
No, that's not true. This is a fucking mythic.
Okay, there's a mythic.
But yeah, this is... Mono-Green's supposed to feel like, okay, there's
an uncommon because we chose to
Right.
put it there instead of Resilient Kenra, which is a rare.
A few commons on the sideboard and some more uncommons. Yeah, this is...
Yeah.
I think this would be, if you didn't already have these cards, this would be a waste of wild cards. This is a collection of things that were good in Standard or really wanted to be.
Really wanted to be.
Really wanted to be. We tried this a lot in its contemporary Standard.
Oh my god, so many times. I tried to make Ronus good in every deck, and it did not work.
Never.
Hazaret, on the other hand, oofda. Did that carry the day for a
So
while?
Ronus kicks ass right now, and so does Hazaret. And I remember in that Standard, I tried to put them both in the same deck, and it did not work at all. But I don't know, man. Maybe it might now.
Really, the god I'm most curious about in Explorer moving forward is going to be Scarab. I really want to mess with some Scarab god. There's... I don't know, like Gandalf is good again, and if Gandalf's good, then blue-black with Thought Distortion on the sideboard might be backbreaking.
What the fuck is Thought Distortion?
It's 6 mana.
Oh, right, it's the uncounterable...
Blowout, exile, instants and sorcerers from hand and graveyard of your opponent.
Okay, maybe I'll try it. So I've been brewing up a Golgari deck for this format. I started by building Jund, and it just didn't work. Like, the mana just wasn't good enough for the kind of 2-drops we wanted to make.
Right.
But that led me over to Golgari, because fuck it, why not?
Right.
That Golgari's kind of interesting right now. I hadn't thought of Thought Distortion for the board for it.
Narset's reversal it, then you cry. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What a blowout that would be. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad that you can only do emotes in those moments because I would just want to start doing a slow clap for them.
Where is the slow clap emote?
Right. Right.
Actually, I want like a
Sound
Palps
effects.
emote where you're just waiting for him to attack, so you can be like, do it, you know, or like the Joker, or whatever.
Why can't we get all the Star Wars emotes where it's like, good, good?
Yeah, why hasn't Disney bought Wizards of the Coast yet?
Fuck, right?
Why haven't they bought Hasbro? Because one, they could like fire everybody, which would be great.
Put Finkel in charge. That's all we want.
Almost anybody else. Like, leave R&D alone, but fire everybody else. I guess the people who are playtesting have been doing a good job too. But like everybody in the boardroom, they got to go. And
basically, just the higher ups. I like the ground crew. I think they do a damn good job.
It's all about like multiversal shit, you know, and like movies and movies and movies, and Magic is so well. We've all been waiting for a Magic movie for like fucking 20 years.
A good one, yeah. I think there's a shit
anyone.
version. Didn't they make like a shitty something at one point?
Maybe a cartoon that I never saw or heard of.
That's fair. That's fair. You even get the return distortion of Narset's reversal before it exiles. Oh wow, that's some spice. That is some spice, Frodo Vess. Oh my. Anyway, Mono-Green, not where we'd go, but we'll be back next week.
Got lucky with it today. If you got it in paper, take it to F&M. That's where it belongs.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's even Explorer F&M events, I have no idea.
Oh, true.
But, you know, there's other stuff to be done.
I don't know. The local store here does, like, Commander F&M.
Shit, they have Legacy Night on Tuesdays now. I was like, Vintage? They're like, Legacy. I'm like, damn it.
I'm going to try and sell them like a bunch of my old standard stuff, or I guess you'd call it Pioneer stuff now.
Yeah.
And see if I can turn that into a few, like maybe like 2, maybe 3 if I'm super lucky. OG duels.
Right. Just enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a good way to consolidate your collection. Although
Yeah.
the reserve list keeps on being a hot topic of discussion.
Yeah, they can keep doing it, hype them up. Darth Zero traded in like the high-end stuff in my collection.
Yeah.
Like a week ago and got me, I think, like 5 different Jundland OG
Nice.
duels.
Nice.
And they're just going to slot into my commander decks until times get tight,
And then
which
off they go.
hopefully never comes. But it's a nice buffer to have them.
It's also nice to know that when it comes time to sell them, the value will be retained.
Right, yeah. Or if not increased, it always goes up.
And if they completely, upend the reserve list, well, they have a much bigger problem.
I'll join the
Class action.
Class action. Yep. Yeah. Do you have old school duels? Yes, I do.
The JG Wentworth is here for you.
It's my money and I want it now.
Right. Shit. We'll be back next week. We'll have some spicier lists.
Podcast on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
The DarkStream podcast. We'll swear even more.
All right. We'll see if you get the button right this time.
Fuck.